Hi guys, Christian Siebel from MotorTrend here, and this is the new Volkswagen ID Buzz. Volkswagen's been threatening to bring back the microbus since about 2001, and with the ID Buzz they finally have. Though we have to wait another couple years for it, this all-electric van captures the styling of the original and some features modern families should love. More so than just about any manufacturer, Volkswagen is minivans. The company sold a Beetle-based vehicle called the Transporter in the 50s, which became the iconic Volkswagen hippie bus of the 60s and 70s. And that vehicle lived on to about 2003 in our market. Now, aside from a brief dabble with a rebadged Dodge Grand Caravan in the mid-2010s, Volkswagen hasn't sold a van here. But with the ID Buzz, it's back, and let's take a look. So first things first, this ID Buzz that you see here is not the one that you and I can buy in America in 2024. This is the standard wheelbase version. There will be a long wheelbase version that offers room for 7. This one offers room for just 5, and it's also available in cargo variant that we don't get here because of the chicken tax. That being said, let's take a look at the styling. The ID Buzz has a mix of, iconic vintage features with some more modern touches. On the vintage side, you have the two-tone paint job, which the buses of yesteryear were famous for, the massive American pickup truck size Volkswagen grille logo, and then you have some more modern touches like the LED light bar and these diamond-shaped patterns. Now, as we walk alongside of the car, we have wheels pushed out to each corner, the two-tone paint job carried through, we have some diamond patterns on the back, and then we also have the massive LED taillight and then another big Volkswagen logo just to remind you what you're driving. So confession time, I've never driven an original microbus, but I have driven the ID Buzz concept, and this feels a lot like it. I like the concept. You sit very far forward, you're kind of almost over the front axle, and you have some features that kind of tie into the original, but are also, modern creature comforts. You have this yellow trim that matches the exterior, you have this really big center console that's removable, and also features kind of nifty little features like a bottle opener and ice scraper. Functional features like cup holders, and then you have this massive cubby hole in the dash right there for your phone. There's a USB charger in the passenger door. There's a wireless charging slot right here by the driver's right knee. They kind of seem to have thought of everything here. So like the Transporter of yesterday, the Volkswagen ID Buzz has some familiar underpinnings. It rides on Volkswagen's MEB modular electric architecture, and its specs are identical to that of a modern Volkswagen ID.4. Now, with the caveat that the American version will have a longer wheelbase and probably a bigger battery, this one has a 201 horsepower rear motor, about 229 pound-feet of torque, 82 kilowatt-hour battery, and Volkswagen is saying it can charge from 5 to 80% in about half hour, which is a peak rate of about 170 kilowatts. So that's the Volkswagen ID Buzz. Now, while we wait to see what's going to happen for the American market version, I have to say that I'm pretty excited to see what comes. And for more on it and everything else electric and gas, please head to MotorTrend.com.